So I'm not able to share my screen. I think meeting organizer should enable it for me because I can see a message that host disable attendee screen sharing.
Okay, just hold on. Let me check.
Okay.
Try doing that now. Try sharing your screen.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, better now. Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah, yeah. Good
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
So start up my. Let me know if you can see my
Yep,
screen now.
we can see it.
Okay, cool. Well, so as per said, thanks to you guys for welcoming me to this workshop. My name is Mr. Choyel. I'm working as senior open source infrastructure expert in Atos HPC team. It's a big team, so I won't detail exactly how it is organized. It's not important here. Just to situate you a bit, I'm mainly working as a consultant and solution architect for HPC project, and basically all infrastructure related stuff. So my background, to make it short, is I started in electronic and network and telecommunication industry for the French Navy. And then I worked for the offshore industry, still as an IT for in the infrastructure related domain for CGG, for the one who know. And I've been working as a subcontractor for main oil companies such as Chevron, Exxon, Total, and whatever in West and Central Africa, in South America and South Asia as well. And since a few years, I um, I moved to traditional IT industry, and I recently joined last year Atos HPC team after having worked for years for them as a consultant. And so the present training is, as you can imagine, very, very short. It's an incredible challenge to pretend to address such a very wide domain as the IT infrastructure. But we'll try to do our best anyway to see the most important key points you have to see. And so this first hour, sorry, will be I suggest we dedicate it to training presentation, since it will be divided in three parts. I mean, for Atos side, so you have my introduction to IT infrastructure fundamentals, and my colleague Tom will do a presentation of most oriented to build, mainly build specific hardware and other hardware related topics. And then you will have a third part with my colleague Benoît Lebeugle, mainly practicing oriented. So it is going to be a workshop. While the notice was really short to us in regard of our respective workload, but I think, and also in regard of the pandemic context. So, but I think he did his best to provide you with a nice practicing experience. So what I will attempt to transmit to you during these 2 days is well, the most important concept that you will have to see in infrastructure, and I'm pretty sure we'll have to work together again to go in further detail in specific topics. So what I would like before maybe you will present yourself, just go quickly to give you an overview of how this hour will be organized. So, training introduction, attend this presentation. If you agree, I'd like that every one of you could give a brief description of his himself, his activities, and most likely is would like to know your profile because I'm conscious that you have different functions. And some of you are more operational, some of you are more on the managing side. So just to give you a balance a balanced course between theoretical knowledge and the practical oriented stuff. And then we'll go to the timeline to show you. I will give you a very quick overview to show you how we tried together with facilitators uh, to use these 2 days. And finally, at the end, before the end of this first hour, I'd like to get a very quick survey to to know exactly what are the points that are the most expected by you guys. Okay, so presentation, this is where we are. It's going to be for this hour. Then the next will be infrastructure and open source refresher, Linux system automation deployment, virtualization and cloud, storage and networking, and DBMS. This might be adjusted in terms of size, of weight, according to what to your profile and to what the quick survey will learn me. So next, I suggest that you guys make a short presentation of yourself, so I know about your profile.
So we start from, you can start from us.
Morning, I'm Mario Gomez. I'm from Benin Republic. I am an analyst and software engineer at CEA SMIA at Institut de Mathématiques et de Sciences Physiques of University of Abomey-Calavi. So I'm in charge of our HPC cluster. So I'm in charge of helping users to get used to the system. So my expectation for this course is to have a better understanding of HPC clusters and I think it will help me to manage my own infrastructure back to my country. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My name is Joshua Prugbaha. I'm an intern here at the Center of Excellence in Covenant University here in Nigeria. And what I expect to gain from this workshop is I want to learn all about, because I don't really have much knowledge on it. So I want to learn all about it, and I want to learn all about the open source tools that are available to me.
Okay, my name is Esohanam Jeki. I'm from Benin Republic. and I'm PhD student at Institut de Mathématiques et de Sciences Physiques. And I'm looking for knowledge. I just want to discover what is HPC.
Okay.
Good morning. My name is Joachim Notka. I'm from Tanzania. I'm here as a research assistant at CApIC-ACE, and I'm also a student for masters. I'm taking Masters of Engineering in Communication and Information Engineering. My expectation is if I get a lot of knowledge concerning these liners, it can help me in my research work. Thank you.
Yes, good morning, everyone. My name is Enoch Olale. I'm a system technician and also end user support specialist. And with this knowledge is going to help me so much to assist everyone that comes around, my clients and customers. I'm a staff of this Covenant University.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Lawa Comfort. I'm a research assistant at CApIC-ACE Covenant University here. I just want to, my expectation for this workshop is to have a good understanding of HPC.
Hello, good morning. My name is Herman Somme. I'm a statistician at CERAS. CERAS is a ECOWAS center in plant breeding, and I'm working mostly on breeding data analysis and data management. And I just start this year an MSc in big data analytics, and I think this workshop will help me in this MSc program.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sadiq Adwale. I'm a research assistant under CApIC-ACE Covenant University. I'm also a bioinformatics researcher. I want to know much about HPC because I know that it's going to help me a lot in my research work. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Dario Falola. I'm a software engineer and bioinformatician at Covenant University Bioinformatics Research. So I hope this training will help me to learn more about HPC, how to deploy applications on HPC, and more information on HPC. Thank you.
My name is John Chishogi from DRC. I'm research assistant at CApIC. I'm also a student for computer science. My expectation of this workshop is to improve my knowledge in terms of higher performance computing. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Miriam Baigurel. I'm from Cameroon, research assistant at CApIC-ACE and student MSc in bioinformatics. I want to know what HPC is about and to get more knowledge about it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Adama Koli and I'm from Senegal. I'm a PhD student at Gaston Berger University in Senegal and also a network and system engineer at the same place. And I'm here to learn more about HPC and maybe to apply it in my in terms of research and professionals too.
Hello everyone. My name is Daniela Mugole. I'm from DRC Congo. I'm a research assistant at CApIC-ACE and student in Masters in Information Communication Engineering. I expect after this workshop to discover what is HPC and know what is it about. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Jimo Tokwe Godwin. I'm a Nigerian. I'm a lecturer at Federal Polytechnic, Ukana, here in Nigeria. I want to know about HPC, which will help me to manage the data in my school as a researcher and know more about Linux. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ifije Ayodele. I'm research assistant to CApIC-ACE here in Communal University, and also a PhD student in information and communication engineering. I want to believe that whatever I learn here would help my research work a lot, and I want to learn more on HPC. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Toussaint Oke. I'm from Benin. I am a researcher in condensed matter physics. I do a simulation on molecular materials such as spin crossover system. I'm here to learn about more HPC and to reinforce my research. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sanon Draman Edmond. I am from Burkina Faso. I am the manager, the IT and communication manager of AC iTech MTV in University of Naziboni in Bobo Dioulasso. And in the university, I am a system manager. Then we have several servers which are not used. Then I want to learn about HPC, and I have to propose and to deploy a performance network for the AC where I am. Then I want to learn more to HPC and clusters, Dockers for deploy eventually. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Yusuf Gueye. I'm from Senegal. I am an engineer in network and telecommunication. I work in Huawei technology. And my expectation of this training is to know how HPC works. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mustafa Bakar Bello. I am a hardware engineer and a student of MSc Artificial Intelligence at Africa Center of Excellence on Technology Enhanced Learning, National Open University of Nigeria. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Abdul Gafar Bello, network engineer / interface designer, Africa Center of Excellence on Technology Enhanced Learning, Estel, National Open University of Nigeria. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Ismail Idris Sinan, network administrator from National Open University of Nigeria, African Center of Excellence on Technology Enhanced Learning. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Asmalik Gay. I'm a network engineer from Senegal. I represent the Ministry of Higher Education and Research in Diamniadio. And my expectation is to have a lot of things to manage our infrastructure in Diamniadio. Thank you.
Hello, my name is DM Fall. I'm network engineer. I need to learn more to infrastructure of HPC and manage HPC. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Kamalidas Hall, about the introduction. Thank you.
Okay, so we saw everyone.
Can you unmute yourself? We're not hearing you.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so is everyone has been presented? Did not forget anyone? Okay, seems it's all right. I see we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 people that could not attend. Maybe we can give them an opportunity to present themselves. I think about Yoke, Olatunde, Adetiba, Thelma. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Hi. Good afternoon from this end. My name is Dr. Thelma Kanem. I'm the communication officer for the CApIC-ACE Center. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Thelma. Yoke and Adetiba.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Joke Badejo. I am a faculty at Covenant University and a faculty member of CApIC-ACE. And I do research in big data analytics. And so participating in this workshop, well, I'm part of the organizers at the same time, and I'm glad to be here in this workshop to learn a lot more about HPC and for further deployment of our biomedical informatics that we're working on. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I think that's not, so we remain Adetiba, I believe.
He is currently not online.
Oh, it's currently not online. All right. Okay, great. So it is already 30. So we remain half of the time. Well, before going further, maybe we can go back on the topic presentation, or because, well, I had a short presentation of each of you guys. For what I understood, most of you have a more or less technical profile. I think for some of you, maybe some items are already more familiar, such as networking, according to what I understood. Some of you are already comfortable also with data management and so on. So we'll assume that you already have a minimum level knowledge base, I mean. And so it's a bit better for me because I know a bit better how you are positioning in terms of knowledge and which level we'll have to use during the training. Also, by discussing before with the facilitator, we were saying that well, some of you are more concerned to get a knowledge, basic knowledge of what is an HPC, and some of you are already inside, I would say, and would like to improve or get receive some best practices, advices, or so on, or design consideration. Well, I suggest for now to go back to the timeline presentation. So I will explain what will be what will be detailed in each items, and maybe I would be glad if I can get your feedback at the end of this short presentation to know exactly which of these item seems the most important for you guys, and we'll try to get the consensus based on that, and we'll know how we'll arrange and how deep we'll go on each item or sub-item. For instance, if I consider networking, most of you are already familiar. I don't know at which level, but maybe you want to discuss some specific aspect of networking, focus on specific layer or other considerations that are not directly related, but more related to what we call urbanization or data center arrangement, or cabling design, or how to choose your hardware in terms of networking. This is something we can discuss. Same goes for storage and so. I believe that given the short time we have, it's an efficient way to use the time we have, that we grab your questions and have something a bit dynamic rather than very academic course. We'll have room for such courses later. Okay, so I'll go back to the timeline. 1 second.
Come to me, please. Come to me. Come to
Mute yourself. We can't still hear you.
Oh, sorry, my mic was mute. Okay, is it better now?
Hello? Yes, it is.
All right. Brilliant. Well, okay. You have to enable screen sharing for me, please. Let me check again. Yeah. Please enable attendee screen sharing.
We are working on that.
Okay. Brilliant. Okay, back to timeline. So presentation, this is where we are. So for the next session, we'll go for infrastructure and open source refresher. So this is intended for some of you that are not really familiar with or that do not have a wide view, a global view, big picture of what is an infrastructure, widely speaking. I mean, from the power up to the compute node, and how is made a supercomputer. This will be also reviewed by both my colleague Tom and my colleague Benoit Leveugle. But at least you will make yourself more comfortable to handle the concepts that you will see in the practical session. Okay, and also depending of the time and depending of the quick survey we'll do at the end of this hour, we'll go more or less in deep in what we have to know about infrastructure, for instance, data center availability and so on. Then after that, well, during the infrastructure, we'll present servers also, all three major infrastructure pillars that are the hardware, or the servers themselves, the network, the storage, and the system, virtualization in the system. So the first one will be a Linux system with a review of the major distribution, the origin of distribution, and why and how to choose your distribution. And we'll give you my personal point of view and my consultant point of view in regard of what I'm thinking, which is the most appropriated in your particular specific context. So the next one will be automation and deployment. This one is pretty important. Well, all of them are important, but it was very hard to make a choice actually. But if you had to see only one or two, I would say automation and Linux are most likely the most important, and storage and networking as well. So in automation, we'll see, I mean, quickly enough, the different automation solution, and we'll mainly focus on Ansible, since I can say this is the one that has emerged and which is made the most popular of all automation solutions. Since I would say 20 years I'm working in infrastructure, we really waited a long time to get such a tool. So I can say this is one of the best choice you can make. However, well, it's still important for you guys to open your mind to other solutions and to know at least a bit of them, and to get the pro and cons of each choice. Then we'll talk briefly about the deployment strategy. What is well, let's say the state of the art and different approach and the pro and cons for each approach, and then you will get a practical training in both manual and automation mode with my colleague Benoit using the Bluebank stack. I will present this stack also in the automation briefly, since you will go in more detail with Benoit, but at least to give you an overview and how it integrates in Ansible ecosystem. So, and for your information as well, I'm both an Bluebank and Ansible contributor. I'm writing code for both of them at different levels. And my colleague Benoit is the creator of Bluebank stack, which is a collection of Ansible playbook and roles, actually, for those already familiar with Ansible. But we'll come back to that later. Virtualization in cloud, it's also an important part. I would say you cannot ignore that. It's a wide domain, but once more, we'll focus on the most used in the HPC world. But just to be exhaustive, we'll see also other less known virtualization approach and techniques. Just to give you a good overview of the existing solution and permit you to make an appropriate choice when it comes to make a decision. Storage and networking. Well, this is also a very, very major item. Storage and networking are two of the big pillars of infrastructure, and there has been a lot of changes those last years in regard of storage. So there's a lot to say about it on both the hardware consideration and both the software consideration. And I've just said there has been so much changes in the last years, and as well as networking is the same. It has been stable for, I would say, 10, 15 years without big revolutions. And with the introduction of a lot of new technologies and new paradigms, new actors also in the storage. So it's a world that has seen a lot of evolution. Same goes for networking. It has been pretty stable for years, a part of the speed and bandwidth evolution, but I mean, those last 10 years, there has been a lot of disruptive changes that occurred, and we'll try to see both the fundamental and the edge technologies, and also in regard of those two particular items, and it's also applicable to virtualization. I will focus and attach myself to provide you with both state of the art and also considering your specific context. If I consider, for instance, storage, which was the initial request for which the facilitator contacted us, it would be interesting to give you, without going in details, because choosing a file system or designing a distributed storage is a subject that needs to take time and go in detail. But at least at the end of this training session, you can answer some questions by saying, okay, if I want to achieve that, what should I consider? In which direction should I make my thoughts? Or on the reverse, say, okay, my customer is requiring Ceph. Is Ceph is appropriated for this use? My customer is requiring for Lustre. Say, okay, is my customer ready to handle Lustre? Is it appropriated for this use case? And so on. So same goes for the next one if we have time, because it's also an interesting subject. But it's DBMS. The DBMS stands for Database Management System. So some of you guys are probably familiar with such a concept. Some of you are not. And according to the survey, you will answer to facilitator at the end of this hour. Will maintain this item or not, or will use this time to discuss more about storage, networking, or virtualization and cloud, or another one if so. This one has been written as optional. Okay. So let me check. We end up 8 minutes. Well, I said that maybe some of you have questions about what I said, or if you guys want to expose a particular point or discuss something. I mean, we can use this time for open questions.
Does anybody have a question? Questions, please.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Any questions, please? Okay, no questions.
Okay, you have no questions. That's perfect. So, or maybe you want to know something regarding the presentation itself, how it will be going, or my presentation, or the next one from Tom related to hardware, or something related to the workshop. Maybe, I don't know.
Please, can you come again?
I mean, maybe you have a question regarding what I just presented, or maybe you have questions related to the training itself, or either on my part or the next ones.
I don't think there's any questions for now. The participants are not indicating to ask any questions for now, but probably when you go into the full presentation, they will be able to ask the questions. What I would suggest is probably if you can share the topic you are planning to discuss on the screen, you can take a look at it and then prepare for, since we are coming back by 2, there will be a short break between 1 and 2. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, let me share that again. Well, that's okay. here we are. Okay. So as a reminder, open source refresher also, this can be very wide, we can in also, but we can start to discuss this point right now if you want. As we said, Linux system will be more dedicated to choose your distribution, the main characteristics and recent evolutions, things like that. I mean, more practical things, because we have no time to start a specific item or something, but this will be the place to discuss also some advices for system administrations and so on. Automation and deployment, I said, will be for mainly discussing existing automation solutions, and especially Ansible. I really invite you to concentrate your efforts on this one rather than on other previous technologies. Virtualization in cloud. Yeah, I did not talk about cloud especially, but in virtualization there is a lot to say. This can be interesting to talk, and storage and networking indeed. There's a lot to say here. And so maybe during your lunchtime, or at least as soon as possible, if you can express facilitator, if you have particular things you would like to highlight or emphasize in those items or something else, please don't hesitate.
Okay, thank you very much. What the facilitator is saying is probably you have areas that you want him to pay more attention on. Out of all this topic, I know we are all experienced at different levels.
Yeah.
But if you are
At
looking at
different
this
level.
and you expect much from that aspect based on your experience, you can let him know now, so that as we are going into the full lecture after lunch, he can know where to
Okay.
emphasize on more. And then where
Okay.
there are other areas that you felt there's no need for more discussion, so that we can maximize our time to focus on
Okay.
what we really want. We really don't even have any experience about. So if you
Okay.
have such
Okay.
now, please, you can just indicate before we go for
Okay.
lunch, please.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. Sorry,
So
please, Kamali.
yeah.
Someone just mentioned he need more knowledge in the area of virtualization and cloud.
Okay.
Yeah. Automation and deployment.
It will be automation and deployment and storage and networking.
Yeah.
Especially storage.
Makes sense. Preferably storage. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how you guys are working together, but I would also invite you to help each other. You know, it's a great chance you have to meet you. That I mean, it's really a brilliant initiative that what the facilitator did. To please take this opportunity to share your knowledge. The knowledge is made to be shared, definitely. So, okay, understood. Got your point. Virtualization as number one. You said automation as number two, and storage and networking, and preferably storage as number three, correct?
Yes, there's another view here. Please, let's just listen to him.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
I have experience in infrastructure and open source, Linux system, some a little automation, virtualization,
virtualization with OpenVZ.
Okay.
But networking, virtual DBMS.
You have experience in that. You have experience in all, or you want to emphasize on? No cloud. You've almost mentioned everything.
Okay.
My question is, if we can have the presentation later.
Sorry. You want to mean to get to get the offline presentation, right? Yeah, sure. Well, for now, there's not a lot to share with you, but at least what will be presented, yeah, we can get it offline, yeah, sure. That's not a problem.
Okay, last question before the launch.
Okay, I will ask if the storage part will handle distributed storage.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, sure. Well, that's a good question. Distributed storage is a very big item, as you can imagine. So even 2 days will not be enough on even dedicated on one of the distributed storage solution would be not enough. However, this can be the idea of, just so you know, well, in my understanding of this initial initial training was to know what you need and to collect the exact requirements and to prepare for other trainings. I mean, in real life, not in such conditions that are not easy for everyone. I agree. So yes, distributed storage will be seen, but I mean, among other storage items. You know what I mean? If not, it will be something too much specific for most of the guys here, and even in 2 days, we would not have time to cover what you need to know about distributed storage. It's not a simple one.
Okay, thank you very much. In the absence of any question, Kamali, can we go for lunch now?
I think it's fine now, guys.
Is it fine by you?
Oh, yeah, it's fine for me. Just let me know at what time did you expect, just to make sure, because as we are shift in hours, it's 2 p.m. here. What time would be?
So we are coming back. We are coming back in the next 1 hour. That's 2
Yeah,
p.m.
that's
local
correct.
time.
That's what I recorded. Okay, so
We
3
call it
p.m.
3
for me.
p.m. Yeah.
3 p.m. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Fine. All right. So good afternoon. Enjoy your meal. Sorry, and see you at in 1 hour.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.